All right, hello. I'm gonna wait a couple minutes or a couple seconds to see if anybody hops on. If you notice, my setting has changed a little bit today. We have stuff going on in the house, so I didn't want to keep you guys from getting your marketing news for the week though, because we have some really important stuff going on. So before I see if anybody hops on here, let me just remind you, if you're looking for free marketing resources to grow your small business, we got them. So we have a free weekly email that we send out to all of our subscribers. We also have a free weekly marketing video that we put out on Mondays. And then on top of that, we now have a free weekly marketing podcast that we release every Wednesday, and that's under the SOB Marketing Podcast. So go check us out. And also don't forget to go onto our website at theseasonedmarketer.com, where you can find all of our resources there in one centralized location. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Today, I'm bringing you 3 topics for updates in the marketing world, because we know it changes week to week. So pretty interesting stuff though. The first update that I have for you is actually coming from Twitter. Elon Musk made an announcement this week saying that, hey Jennifer, how are you? Thanks for joining. So Elon Musk told us that people who are using Twitter will now be able to download their audience's emails. And I'll tell you why this is such a big deal. If you are using social media to promote your small business, then you know that probably the most irritating part about that is knowing that you do not control the relationship that you have with your audience on that platform. And what I mean by that is, if you're on Instagram and Instagram happens to go down, you can't go live, you can't send any information out. So you're kind of at the whim of the social media platform. And so since Elon has told us that now people can go onto Twitter and will be able to download you're welcome, Jennifer, will be able to download the emails of their audience. That means that then they can take that, put it on their email list, and continue that communication off of the platform. And so that's a really big deal, because I suspect that if we start to see Twitter doing this, eventually we may start to see other social media platforms doing the same thing. So I don't know if maybe later on in 2023 or moving into 2024, some of the other social media platforms may start doing the same. But that is a big win for us, because that means that in order to continue that communication, we'll be able to do that by taking that email or those emails and then uploading them onto our own email list. Now, the second update that we have actually comes from LinkedIn. If you have a company profile on there, you know that you have not been capable of sending DMs to people or them sending DMs to you. LinkedIn has since announced that they have now enabled that capability, which means if you have a company profile, you now can message people. So that's another really great win for us, because it means that we'll be able to continue that communication with LinkedIn users. Now, if you have just a personal LinkedIn account, you've already been able to do this. But if you have taken the initiative to create your own business account or company profile on there, you know that you just weren't able to do that. And so I think that's really going to change the way that we're able to, I don't know, just kind of, either if you're hiring, you can answer questions through there, or also talk to people about your products and services a little more one-on-one than just creating a post and then having to answer in the comments. Now, the last and final update that I have is actually coming from it's about a change in perception with consumers. So we all know, because we're on social media, we know that the use of influencers has skyrocketed in the last, I don't know, maybe 5 years. Everyone seems to be an influencer, and they're always going on there and they're talking up their favorite products and services. NTribe, which is a user-generated content platform, though, actually conducted a study of over 1,000 Americans. And what they found in their study was pretty interesting. So they said that 81% of the people that were surveyed said that a brand's use of influencers has either no impact or actually a negative impact on their brand's perception. And I think that's a really big deal because everybody out there, especially some of the larger companies, are thinking, well, great, all we have to do is partner with an influencer, then we can tap into their audience, and then obviously that's going to create more sales for our products and services. That may not be the case. So the reason I bring this up is if you are a business who is currently thinking about, or if you are using influencers, you may want to pause and take a look at your numbers to see if it's actually creating a positive impact on your business or on your sales, because at the end of the day, you're probably doing it to increase your sales, right? So the other thing that was interesting is it says that 90% of the people that were surveyed said that they would prefer to see brands share information from actual customers. All right, so if you are putting information out there, consider actually using testimonials. Show people that are utilizing your products and services, and put the information out there so that everyone can see what is it that they love about this product or service. What issue are you solving for them, right? How are you impacting their daily lives? All of that seems to be really effective in getting people to move the needle to actually making purchases of a product or service. And then here's the other one that really stuck out to me. So only 12% of those surveys stated that they would be inclined to purchase a product that was being promoted by an influencer. So as I said, look at your numbers. It may be an outdated practice or a practice that's going to be on the decline over the next couple of years. So are we going to see influencers, going away? I highly doubt it, but I think the jig is up as far as people just knowing that whenever they see someone on TikTok or Instagram that's promoting a particular product, especially if they're an influencer, everybody knows that they have some brand deal in place, that they're getting compensated for it. And so maybe what it's starting to do is just to diminish people's perception of how much weight that person's opinions actually hold. So those are the 3 updates that I have for you today. I hope that you guys have a great rest of the week, and don't forget to check us out at theseasonmarketer.com. And if you have any preference as far as topics that you want us to cover in the future, go ahead and let us know. Reach out.